And there it is, the regeneration scene that sets the template for every regeneration in the modern era. Welcome to the Time Treadmill. I'm Ron, and these are my sweaty thoughts about Doctor Who. Let's take a look at all the regenerations to date. When the first Doctor regenerates at the end of the 10th planet, it happens inside the TARDIS. He regenerates into the second Doctor, and that's the end of the show. No further dialogue. Second Doctor into the third Doctor, we never actually saw the regeneration. And in fact, there's some debate on whether or not the second Doctor went off and had several adventures, going back to the entire Series 6B hidden season concept. But I'll get back to that in a couple of weeks when I get to the two Doctors. Third Doctor into the fourth Doctor happens on the floor of the unit scientific advisor quarters. And again, it's a change at the end. We see the fourth Doctor, but there's no further dialogue. And again, fourth into fifth. The fourth Doctor falls from the telescope, lands on the ground. The Watcher shows up. There's a regeneration. And we see the change into the fifth Doctor, and that's it. In all of them, the regeneration happens, we see a face, and that's the end of the story. Except, of course, like I said, second to three. But in any case, here, the fifth into the sixth Doctor is the first time where the incoming Doctor has dialogue at the end of the story. We have the fifth Doctor appear to die, turns into the sixth Doctor. He sits up abruptly and then has a brief exchange with Peri, where she asks what's happening, and he says infamously, "Change, my dear, and by the looks of things, not a moment too soon." And that's the sting to the end of the program. And that is the model that every modern Doctor has had. The new incoming Doctor gets one bit of dialogue before the credits roll, so viewers get a taste of what the new Doctor is going to be. And so, watching Caves of Androzani and that regeneration gives me that sort of wibbly-wobbly, timey-wimey feeling. I've seen this before, I'll see it again, and it feels warm and fuzzy, and I'm just happy to see it. Unfortunately, this means I'm now diving into the Sixth Doctor era, which is easily my least favorite, and that has nothing to do with Colin Baker, and everything to do with virtually everything else about the show. But I'm sure I'll be complaining about that a lot in the next couple of weeks. Before I move on to that, I just wanted to mention, I forgot to say a couple of days ago, I crossed the 1,000 mile mark on this project, and that's kind of cool. So I'm excited about that. The last couple of days have been fairly trying in my personal life with my new job. There's just been some rough patches, and hopefully I'm getting through that. My job's fine, but it's been frustrating, let alone everything else happening in the world at this moment. And I'm grateful to have this ridiculous project and you, my dear imaginary viewers, as my solace from all of the chaos of the outside world. So again, heartfelt thank you from me to you. And I will see you tomorrow when we go from one of the best Doctor Who stories in all of the classic series to one of the worst. That's something to look forward to.